excited because NYC Home Organizing is coming to do a professional closet transformation makeover of my surprisingly walk-in closet in my studio apartment in New York City. This is her right here. She's such a mess. Really don't have a great organization system going on, but I just went through all my clothes, and I'm such a clothes gal, and I'm also such an efficiency gal, so I think this will be such a good investment in terms of making my wardrobe as organized as possible so that getting dressed in the morning can be fun, seamless, and I know all of the clothes that I have, because my problem is I love clothes so much that I feel like I just buy way too many, and my closet is just like packed to the brim, and it's not very organized. I'm definitely not making the most efficient use of my space, so we want to change that. We want this closet to be functional. I want to wake up in the morning and feel like I'm able to look at all of my different options and make the best decision for my wardrobe for the day, because I do think confidence really comes out when you feel good about the way that you look. Like, I think my kind of motto with confidence is look good, feel good. If I have a cute outfit, I'm gonna slay my work presentation. That's just how it works, you know? I'm so excited for NYC Home Organizing to come in and do this closet transformation, and I can't wait to show you guys every step of the way. It's been such a fun process. She came in a couple weeks ago to give me a consultation, check out the space, take measurements, and then she gave me a list of different things that she suggested that I buy to help organize things. That's like everything that you're seeing here, which is kind of crazy. I still need to assemble these two little things, which are gonna go in my dresser, because we're also tackling the dresser, not just my actual walk-in closet space, but there's so much like space that is just not being utilized right now, and I just know that she's gonna help me maximize it. And like, she's really listens to what I like to wear most often. I did a full declutter to get rid of things that I just don't wear, don't use, and I was realistic with myself, even though that was quite challenging to do. I have all these organizational tools. I even built an entire shelf, if you saw my assembling furniture vlog, which she recommended that I buy to insert in my closet. Luckily my closet is big enough to fit a shelf, which is kind of insane. It fits in there great, and I just have some shelves that I'm not sure exactly where she wants me to put them, so we're gonna probably add those on today throughout the organization process. I think it should take only 4 hours, but like, we'll see. I'm just one gal. How long did it take to organize clothes? And she's a professional, so I feel like she has the best processes in place. But yeah, I can't wait to just like do this whole thing. It's gonna be so fun. This kind of is the last hurrah in terms of setting up my brand new studio apartment. If you're new here, I'm 26 and I just moved into this place less than a month ago, and I've been settling in. I haven't really done anything crazy in terms of setup or decor, but this is kind of that one thing that I'm like splurging on that I think will be so worth the time investment to really get this space maximized and get my closet maximized, because that is kind of the thing that I do use the most in terms of my apartment is my closet. So I think it'll be great. Can't wait for her to come. She should be here any minute now. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Go check out all the rest of my moving content, assembling content if you haven't yet, and let's have a great time transforming my closet. I can't believe we're doing this, guys. Diana is here and we're getting started. So excited. Now we're just taking everything out of the dresser, because that's what we're gonna start with. So I should actually finish up getting those little dresser organizers ready. But yeah, we're just taking everything out and making sure that everything will fit in there. Have the socks organized. This is so exciting. These are my regular socks. These are Pilates socks, and these are athletic socks. I think I have some in the laundry too, but this looks so great. Oh my gosh, it's so much more organized. Before, I had these just like thrown in those like little baskets in the bottom of my closet, and I honestly like use the socks all the time, so I feel like having them in this first drawer will just make it so much more convenient and seamless. Now we are doing the underwear section, so exciting stuff. Now we have the underwear section ready. I'm not over how neat this looks. I need to actually fold this every time because I'm obsessed with how it looks. It makes it so easy. It's funny, we were saying how it feels like there's not a lot of socks and underwear, but I think it's the same amount as there was before. I think just before, when they were like all in one tub, it was overwhelming to look at and it seemed like a lot more than it was, but now they're just so like digestible all here. So it seems like there's a lot less, but I think now they're just more organized. I feel like that's what it is, but it does seem like I had so many and now I'm like, oh, there's really not that many socks and underwear, but maybe my mind is just playing tricks on me. But I like how this is looking so far. And it makes sense for this to be the first drawer because this is really what I use the most out of my closet. So it's good that it's like right here and accessible. Now we are organizing all of the bras and tank tops. I guess those are probably a little bigger, so maybe we'll end up doing 2 sections for that. I'm not sure, but that is next on the agenda. Drawer is officially started with all of my bras. They magically fit in this one little section, which is so amazing. So that looks very neat. We're going through everything else that was in the dresser. So we just did the sweatshirts and we're gonna put them in these little baskets like this, which I think will probably end up going on one of the shelves in the closet. I use the sweatshirts a lot, so it'll be good to have them all organized because I feel like on the bottom drawer it was just like overflowing and like way too thick for a drawer. So I think it's such a good idea to have them in the baskets and I could just easily pull them out. Very excited about the sweatshirt development. Yay, all the sweatshirts are folded. This looks so cute. I love how you can see what they say.
Vertically. In that case, like even in the drawer, I will do the same because you can see more space and you can also see the clothes better.
Yeah, no, exactly. I feel like that's so important. It makes such a big difference.
I just need your help to separate like these things.
Yeah.
So which one you're kind of wanna wear like fitness clothing and like everyday clothing?
So these are just like t-shirts that are more just kind of like, honestly, they can go maybe with my PJs because I just kind of wear them like around the house sometimes.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Don't really wear them a ton. And then I can separate these into like the ones that are more like actual clothing versus fitness. We have the PJs in here. I just love this vertical organization because you can see everything. It makes it super easy to pull things out. So I'm really excited about this. And there's a little bit of extra room in here too. I think I might have a couple PJ sets in the laundry. So this looks great. The first 2 drawers are complete. And over here, as you guys know, I literally have so many workout clothing pieces. So these are all sets. And then over here, all separates. For the remainder of the 2 drawers in the dresser, we're gonna organize all of these workout clothes to go in there. We're gonna separate like shorts and leggings. Again, like these are all of just the single pieces and then these are all sets that go together. So I think it should make it a lot easier to find my workout sets in the morning when I'm like half asleep. Progress with the dresser. I feel like this is, I don't know why, but for me it feels like it's the hardest part, but I ended up putting all of my workout sets in these bottom 2 drawers. So this one has leggings and shorts, workout tops, and then these are all workout sets. These are short workout sets from Set Active, and then these are the skirt sets, and then I have some more short sets and legging sets on the very bottom. So that's the status with the workout clothes. It's really insane. This vertical method, I'm like like not over it. It's so crazy how it looks on the inside. And then I have those like everywhere kind of bodysuit, tank top, t-shirt type things. Most of them are from Express. It's like their body contour collection. They're basically everyday kind of basic tops that don't wrinkle. So I think we actually are going to be able to fit those in the dresser. We weren't 100% sure, but this is exciting that they will fit in there. Now we're just going to add a little section for those. Do you think all of those will fit in the section?
I will put them separate because these are long. But I will put them on the side, probably.
Yeah, totally.
Like in the store.
Oh, yeah. Major update, we officially finished the dresser, which is so exciting. It's actually crazy. So again, we just have like socks, underwear, and belts on the top drawer. This one is PJs and bras. And then the bottom two are my workout sets. But I also have those like everyday tops and bodysuits on the bottom too, because they fit so easily in there. It's crazy how these little dividers create so much more space. Now we're moving to the actual closet, which is so exciting. And we're starting with the shelf where all of the shoes are gonna be, the shelf that I was assembling. We're just gonna like figure out what makes the most sense in terms of like which shoes I use the most, going in like certain areas of the shelf that are more convenient to grab and things. So yeah, because I feel like I have a lot of shoes, but again, I feel like I wear like 10% of them the most, and then I have a bunch of random heels that kind of go with different outfits that I honestly rarely wear, but like all of my like everyday shoes that I like wear to the office and things like that, like always try to grab. So we're just gonna talk through all of the shoes and figure out what makes the most sense, and then add on the shelves that we need, because we have a bunch of shelves that we can add to like the whole like larger shelf. So I feel like this is gonna be so cool to just have all the shoes on one wall. I think these were like the shoe organizer boxes.
So those are gonna go on the top.
Okay.
If we need that. Those are actually for the boot.
Oh, okay. Shoes are a work in progress. Loki's so surprised at how many shoes can fit on one shelf, but the way that you organize them is very key, I would say. Do you use this shelf for shoes a lot? Okay, cool. Yeah, it works so well.
Yeah, it's very good for like NYC apartments because it's so narrow. You can use it like so versatile.
Right,
like,
yeah.
for so many things. So even if you move, you can like use it for other stuff in your room.
No, totally. Little update, we are in the middle of organizing the shoes in the shelf. It's looking so good, and I think all the shoes are actually gonna fit there, which is so cool. I just have a few like winter things under my bed, so I'm just gonna grab those. Like there were some winter boots that would go in like those little storage bins, these that we got for shoes. So I'm just gonna grab those for my under the bed storage. And then I'm so excited because we found, you guys, I've literally been living with my like jean shorts and just like random shorts that I have for the summer, just kind of like on the ground in my closet because I didn't have a place for them. So we got those out, and we were thinking that we could put those in one of the baskets, which will be such a good place for them because at this point I just haven't had a place for them at all. So I'm quite excited about that. I'm just gonna grab this out from under the bed and then get back to the shoe organizing. Finished up the shoes, which is so exciting. I think it looks so good. And now we're just tackling the rest of the wardrobe. I had my jeans just kind of like hung up in the closet, but they're pretty squished together, and I have a lot of other hang up clothes, so it makes more sense. I also just like don't wear my jeans a ton. It makes more sense to organize them into these little baskets that we have and keep them in there, especially since jeans are so easily foldable. That is what we're going to be doing, taking off all the jeans off the hangers and then putting them into the baskets. We'll see how to best organize those, but let me show you guys the shoes because it just looks so cool. All of the shoes fit on the shelf like so perfectly. It's kind of insane. The way we organized it, I put heels on the bottom since I honestly don't wear these a ton. And then as it gets closer to my height, I have like my flats, my sneakers, just kind of more like everyday type office shoes. And then these are where you get into more boots and heels, the platform sandals. The rest of my boots are on top. I have so many cowboy boots, it's kind of crazy. And then up here are more winter boots. It's like my Uggs and everything, which I have not thought about in so long because it's summer. And then up here is like extra storage bins for shoes. So if I get more shoes, then I can like rotate shoes in between those so that I have even more storage for shoes. This is kind of crazy how they all just fit right here. I think it looks so cool. We're laughing because I was like, I didn't need an excuse to get more shoes, but there's like low-key more room if I want to get more shoes. shoes and use that storage bin up there. So that's like dangerous information for me to know because I should not be buying more shoes. I feel like this is funny. All of the jeans slash pants fit into these 3 baskets. So these are dark wash, more medium wash, light wash, plus just kind of random pants. Like I have my leather pants in there, and then these like fun bow jeans that I have. All the pants fit in here. I low-key have a lot. We were saying that I should maybe get rid of some of these since I don't wear them a ton. And then all of the shorts I feel like are very easily fitting into this basket. I actually don't really have a ton of shorts, so that works out perfect that all the shorts will fit into there. So these are the remainder of the basket. So these 4 are filled with bottoms, and then like the very first thing we did are the sweatshirts that are in these 2 baskets. So the baskets are nice and filled. Now it's just a matter of figuring out where they go in the closet. I feel like that fits perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh, and then we can like label them like you were saying,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that we can know what they are.
Just wanna fit through.
Yay. Now it's time for the labeling, so I can know exactly like which basket, what is in each basket. Can I speak English? Oh my gosh. I feel like a lot of the stuff in the baskets is kind of seasonal. It's like the sweatshirts, the shorts, the jeans. I can just kind of like move them around and switch up the order of them. So having the labels I think will be very key, because obviously during the dead of winter I'm not gonna have the shorts as like the most accessible basket. So I'm gonna keep rearranging the baskets in terms of what makes the most sense for what season it is. These are the labels. We decided to go with the white since it kind of blends in with the basket the most and matches the closet. You can do like a printing situation with the labels to where it kind of looks like this, but I kind of liked the idea of doing the dry erase marker because then you can change it up a little bit and you can just kind of write on it whatever you want it to say, like sweatshirts, sweaters, whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and write these out. Closet is officially ready. This is so exciting. I'm not over what it looks like. It literally looks like a store. I also just feel like, not me thinking I need more clothes now, because I thought that my closet was overflowing because I just had so many clothes, and now I'm like, oh, the space just wasn't used in the most optimal way. So now it feels like I have not an empty wardrobe, but I'm like, oh, there's so much more space for me to get more clothes, which is crazy to say. Like, I don't need more clothes, but I'm just like, wow, this is so wild. So we're just taking like the after transformation content, but oh my gosh, it just looks so insane. We like color coded, but it looks so spacious and clean, and the opposite of cluttered is how I'm feeling with it. Like, it just feels like there's room for the clothes to breathe. I can really see everything when I'm getting ready in the morning. Is so ideal. So oh my god, guys, this is so insane. Even from all the way back here, it just looks so organized. Getting the after shots. It's so funny because the baskets that we ended up ordering for this match perfectly the baskets that I had before that are on the very, very top shelf, which is just so crazy. I actually feel like I'm dreaming with this closet, guys. Major thanks to NYC Home Organizing. She does offer a discount for first-time clients, so definitely check her out. I think it's 20 or 25%. And she doesn't just do closets, she does so many other things. So if you're also in NYC, like, I highly recommend, because there's just nothing like investing in your space. It really is so crazy how it makes such a difference. Like, I'm not over it, guys. I'm so glad that we did this. This is your sign. You can have a small studio apartment in New York City and it can still be magically organized and clutter-free and the best place to live. Small spaces have never bothered me. You just have to be intentional about the space so it doesn't get cluttered. So that's what we're doing here. I'm gonna keep this up and you guys are gonna hold me to it. Don't let me make this closet get messy, because I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I want it to stay like this. I ended up putting the suitcases up there, which I think was a slay. And yeah, everything just looks so great in here. I'm so obsessed with it. The final result is everything and more. I hope you guys had fun hanging out with us while we did a major closet organization. I'm acting like I did this. I literally watched it and talked with her the whole time and filmed the content. But thanks for hanging out with us. Subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And I will see you guys in the next one, which I think is going to be my New York City studio apartment tour because she's ready now. She's ready. Stay tuned for that. I will see you guys there. Bye.